Hey collective, welcome. Only channeled message that I got was that by June 30th, today's 6/26, by June 30th, there's a karmic cycle completion. So any lessons like learned, if you've done all those things, right? Karmic rewards, if you haven't started receiving them, you're going to start receiving them. If you have not done anything, right? If you're staying stagnant, if you're repeating lessons, staying in your comfort zone, staying in toxic situations, not dealing with shadow work, healing, etc. Okay, if you've been a shitty human, all right, we're just gonna put it like that. You start another cycle. It's like a 7-year cycle or something I'm getting, okay? So, yeah, that's what I got. So we're just gonna see what the hell this message is today. Because it feels like it is what it is. I mean, you're either gonna miss the boat or you're not. I don't know. That's the message. Something just feels like whatever. They just saw her. I just heard, watch me now? What the hell? Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. It looks like it's like, what is her spine looking stalking? This kind of feels like being inquisitive about who the hell's around you. Pay attention. Look around. Yep. So look at this. Somebody's learning. This is like watching silently. Somebody's getting messages. It's like if you've been listening to your intuitive nudges, because there's something here about patience, protection, divine intervention, and like alchemy, balancing things out. Yeah, something feels path, something about protected path, and there's something about balance. Someone's curious about something. Okay. This feels like somebody's looking back at something, going within, and this feels like knowing if you're on the right path or not, knowing that you've been doing the right thing. This looks like people are about to see who's real and who's not. There is something here about, what the hell? An angel on earth. Someone with a foot in both worlds. We're about to find out who's connected and who's not. Thank you, Spirit. That's what this is. Have you been learning? Have you been listening? It's like, have you been learning? Have you been listening? And if you've been watching readings, this is like you already know what's up. This feels like this, oh man, this feels big, hidden knowledge, going within, listening to your intuition, and allowing that to guide you. Like you're going to know. And it feels like after, if somebody's watching readings, something's going to balance out. I'm telling you, something's going to balance out. It's like weeding out the real and the fake. Look at this, 621 to 721. I'm telling you, 630. Weeding out the real and the fake. Somebody's, baby. Did I not say somebody's got a foot in both worlds? Somebody's going to watch as everything that's been said, that you know, that you felt, etc., is about to come down from the astral realms into physical reality. They're going to see this happen. This is prophecy energy. Something that somebody spoke. Got it? Something that somebody's, and it feels like a spiritualist, a reader, a diviner. This is somebody much more than a diviner. Somebody's about to learn the difference between being, somebody's about to learn the damn difference in what it means to be truly tapped in and to have messages flow. Someone manifests things. They get the messages, they bring them down. Something is a direct connect. This is like one person. Somebody's got a foot in each realm. Like this feels like when the shift happens, something's going to be very clear. 911 on the timer. I've been saying 911 so damn much. Something's going to happen. And something that someone spoke about, okay, I keep getting prophesized, is going to manifest into reality. It's going to come out finally, like out of the ethers and manifest down. That's what that feels like, baby. It's creating a shakeup. I'm telling you. Look at that. It's bringing it down. Telling you. It's showing you. Man. If you haven't learned your lesson and done the things, this is showing you. No, this is showing you who's true and who's not. If you haven't, if you're not, like if you're, this is like if you're a non-believer of something. That's interesting. It's like disconnecting. That's what this is. I mean, it's either like, I don't, if you're either with us or against us. That's what I just heard. You're either with us or against us. The haves and the have-nots? What the fuck is that? I've heard that before, but I don't know what it is. I keep getting that. The believers and the non-believers. The liars and the truth-sayers. What is this? That's the difference. You're either upright or you're not. You're either with us or you're against us. So if you still can't see it, or you don't want to believe it, something about continued manipulation. Something's not allowed. I'm telling you. There are people. Yo. Oh, baby. This is like, look at this. This is like you either believe or you don't. The magician, here's the temperance. Hand up. Hand down. The cups are going toward, well, you know where. And the wheel of fortune in reverse. What goes up must come down. So if you've been having it good, but you're not maintaining a good... This feels like spiritual law too. Like, how are you using your gifts? How are you using your resources? For good or for bad? This feels like if it goes against what's best for all, the wheel's turning unfavorably for some, to where they're going to be repeating lessons. Yeah, this is showing, I just heard showing the unholy. This feels like people who use their gift. This feels like if you're using your gifts against the collective, or like working against. There's no more disharmony. This is something fallen here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is like somebody having to repeat a lesson on learning self-love, listening to your intuition, and something about accepting gifts or something. It's like another go-round of healing and self-love. Filling your own cup up first. And man, there's something about you can't accept, like you can't take love without giving it. So if people are just taking from things, taking resources, taking from spirit, stuff like that, but not giving anything in return, this feels like a lesson in selfishness and self-love, self-worth, giving, accepting, receiving, connection to spirit, intuition, getting in touch with like your emotional side. I mean, all of these cups are upside down. You see how the high priestess, you see how this is tempered? It's like it comes here. It's like they learn it, they process it, it comes here. Something gets alchemized, right? And it manifests. This is like a prophecy coming to fucking pass. It's a prophecy coming to pass and a new cycle. Look at this. And somebody's worried about karma. I'm telling you, somebody's missing the boat. I don't know why or what they were doing or what they missed out on. That's what it looks like. They're missing the damn boat. I'm telling you. This is like manifesting with love, manifesting from the heart, connecting to spirit. This is a lot of connection to spirit, connection to self, restarting a cycle. Something's a course correct. Yep, look at that. Somebody has to restart a lesson. This feels like getting a smackdown. Kind of getting a spiritual lesson. Like a spiritual ass beating, kind of. Not literally, right? But it's fire and water. It's alchemy. Somebody has to learn how to combine the two. They have to learn how to combine them. Understanding where things come from, how it works, how gifts work, how power works, how manifestation works, how to use our resources, how to manifest properly. how to go within and listen, because all of that knowledge is within us. And it feels like people are learning everything they need to know is already within us. Everything that we need is already within us. When you connect with spirit, connect with your higher self, that's what it feels like. When you can balance out your spiritual and your practical, your reality, you can make changes. There's a difference between manipulating energies, right? And going within and hearing and then bringing that down to manifest into reality and using your resources to do something. So those who go against it, it feels like something's instantaneous. Anybody against goes down. That's what it feels like. I mean, that's what I'm hearing. That's what it feels like too, but it's a big uh-oh. Well, shit. A lot. It's something feels big, spiritual. It feels like spiritual lesson, like blasphemy. What it means to be chosen. Somebody wants to see, learning how somebody manipulated something and caused issues. Now they're getting it. Oh, somebody's got to start a lesson all over because somebody wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Did somebody learn or not? Because somebody's been speaking. Somebody's been saying, doing, telling. This feels like a big ass lesson. And manifesting is real. Power is real. Psychic abilities are real. Somebody has to restart something. You see that? This feels like this feels like losing gifts for something done. I'm telling you, all that's been spoken about is about to manifest into reality. You learned a lesson or you didn't. If you didn't, it's not good. It's going to like flip someone's world upside down. It's a new cycle. This is more karmic relationships and stuff. They're done. Something's over with. You learn the lesson or you don't. So Spirit's about to show you what's right and what isn't. Who's wrong and who's not. And for those who haven't learned the lesson, something's turning. Feels like it's taken a long time for something. Something's taking a long time. It also feels like divine timing is imminent, nay, near, nigh. It's what? It's the 26th, so it's a few days. Anyway, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, that's 11-11. That's 1-1. 11. That looks like 11. 2 and 14, which is literally. It's interesting how these symbols are coming up. Look, it's like something comes in out of thin air. This is triumph over obstacles, winning, confidence. Somebody's going to learn that messages that you get are not always instantaneous. To trust in divine timing. Whatever's removed was supposed to be removed. And like trust what you're getting, what's coming. And that's triumph over obstacles for learning the lessons. And Spirit's showing people. It feels like hitting them with that fire. Look at all the aces, guys. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. This is insane. The truth? Somebody's triumphed over. This feels like, this feels like moving on without closure. Something wasn't foolish. But it's giving like, heinous acts. I just got heinous acts. Somebody triumphed. There's truth and clarity. It's going to be seen who's real and who isn't. You see this? 10 of Cups upside down. The Wheel of Fortune upside down. 6 of Cups upside down. 10 of Swords upside down. And I heard heinous acts. Frivolous lawsuits. This feels like frivolous accusations. Like spiritual lawsuits. I'm telling you, all of these are upside down. This feels detriment. Retribution. Retribution for the worthy. Retribution for the worthy. Those doing things for the right reasons and not manipulating their gifts. Yeah, this is like karmic readers, fake spiritualists, people using their gifts for bad, to harm others. Heinous acts. Somebody wasn't lying. So everything everybody's been talking about, the message is received, right? This is like confidence returned. Somebody's going to be shown. Because it's going to manifest and it's going to show the truth. Yeah, this is heinous damn acts, man. Wow. I'm telling you, no remorse, no regret. Somebody's not learning the lessons. Somebody spoke the truth. This is a lot of hidden stuff. I'm telling you, this is cold. This is harsh. Wands, cups, alchemy, wands, cups. This is a big spiritual asset. This is like being adaptable, going with the flow, finding the middle ground, alchemizing things, like allowing yourself to be guided by spirit. Man, something feels big, like heaven sent, true, like spiritual energy, angelic energy, psychic ability. Something's real and somebody's been protected. And somebody's been trying to distort reality, control things, manipulate things to like their view. This is like spirit showing how things are supposed to be done. You can't just take what you want. You can't just discard people that are legit and upright. You can't just toss people aside. You can't abuse your gifts. You can't abuse others. What we should take action on, how we should take action, how we should use our passions and our energy and our spiritual energy, etc. How you don't abuse that, learning lessons, etc. And somebody spoke truth and it's about to be shown and somebody's about to receive recognition for triumphing over BS, having like the nerve, right, to speak what's right and to go through all the lessons and the trials and the like the tumultuous stuff, all the yucky stuff, and to get through a lot of BS. This feels like people coming up against you, trying to fuck with things, not giving a shit about it, acting like they didn't do anything. This is all manipulating reality. And this is a King of Swords looking straight ahead, all logic, acting like they didn't see any of it, and they were in the upright. But that's not how it works. You can't pretend that shit anymore. Yeah, exactly. Look at this. King of Swords in the upright. This shit is not how you do it. That's coming from a place of ego. That's not how you win. It's not how you get ahead. That's not how you get recognition. You got to do it the right way. You got to be patient. Somebody should have listened. Someone should have listened. Somebody should have listened. Somebody's doing everything logically and trying to say, like, I know what's right and this and that. This is a very narrow-minded perspective. Look at this. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. An Emperor in reverse with the Seven of Swords in reverse. A lot of times with like reverse cards, right? It's like the opposite. People will say that that's the opposite. With the Seven of Swords, it's the opposite of that. It's even worse than the Seven of Swords upright. This is ego. You're not winning this way. You're not controlling people. You're not being manipulative, narcissistic, gaslighting, doing people dirty. Toxic masculine energy to the max. There's so much swords. It's like absolutely not. This is all sword energy. The only cup energy is the Five of Cups. It's upside down. That's nothing. Do not care. I don't regret shit. This is a lot. This is a lot of mental effery. It's a lot of mental effery. And somebody was going to man, I'm telling you, this is acting, I am the authority. I know that this shit is not moving any further. Absolutely not. You're not winning with this type of energy. Because you can have this mask all day and act like this all day, but it's stopping because you're about to see the damn truth. Look at that. That's not the way you manifest. That's not the way you do shit. So an opportunity is going to be gone. If you're trying to take something, if you have gifts, this is like being revoked. And now all the aces are out here. But for the fuckeries, no. You're not receiving anything. You're not receiving anything. If you were lying, manipulating, doing things dirty, attacking people, not caring, moving on, continuing with the manipulation, lying about stuff, okay, having mistresses, having hidden agendas, abusing your gifts. I just don't know what you're worried about. I just don't know what you're worried about. What the fuck? Something's gonna, man, I feel like this feels like paranoia. Somebody's been trying to like deceive and do things. This feels like under the table, behind the scenes, keep it hidden, not let people see things and show up like this. No, absolutely not. This is how you do it. This is not how you fucking do it. Somebody tried to show people what was up. They didn't want to listen. Okay, what the heck? You've got someone who did the lessons. They did the things. They learned everything. They used things for the right reasons. Released the past. Took the lessons. Overcame. Jupiter. They get to expand. They get the rewards. It's good for them. It's clarity. It's coming out clear. This is tomfoolery. Manipulation. Deceit. No learning. Looking straight ahead. Being stoic. Staying in your mind. Not broadening your perspective. Not nothing. I'm right. That's it. Don't want to talk about it. I know what's best. No, but you really don't. Because your logic is coming from like a unhealed place. I don't want to say toxic, but that's an ugly word, but it's an unhealed place. It's wounding and hiding and unhealed things that end up manifesting in ways where our decisions aren't really upright. And we tend to try to control narratives, control outcomes, control others, control how we're seen, how others are seen, and trying to keep everything exactly how you want it to be. This is like somebody being like, I say when, how high, what you can do, what money you can have, what, I'm not saying they do all those things, but it's that type of thing. This is not connection to that. This is somebody keeping things very book oriented. Not spiritually. No motion. There's no motion there. There's no alchemy. There's no connection to anything other than what they've learned and what they believe, right? According to whatever the F they want it to be and however they've learned. And this right here is toxic masculinity. So there's no emotion. This is trampling on people. And when you get the 9 of Swords in reverse, that's paranoia. This feels like, don't even ask why. Why can't you sleep? Why are you being haunted? Because somebody was doing some dark here. That's dark shit. That's like one thing to another, hiding stuff, hidden agendas, not revealing your true self, wearing a mask, acting like you're this and that. No reflection. Now somebody's going to have to look back. Look at that. Yeah, because tables are turning. Tables are turning. This is like, so don't ask why. You should not be shocked. This is liars, manipulators, cheaters, abusers, people not making shit right. If you made shit right, things are good. Yeah, look at this. People getting in relationships for the wrong reasons. People are creating ties. They're not matched. It's manipulation. It's nasty. It's like they create relationships from their shadow. There's hidden agendas. There's mistresses. There's all kinds of tomfoolery here. It's ugly. Look at this. Jupiter and Leo, Jupiter and Libra. Those dates, man. 10-13 to 10-22, 10-10, 13 and 22. Yep. Somebody's got to wait another cycle. Yeah. They can't finish something until they learn the lesson. They have to heal. And that Jupiter in Libra feels like justice. You either learn the right way or you learn the hard way. If you're healed, you get rewards. If you didn't, you don't. These people. Look at this. Truth about who's healed and who's not. And these are not. So if you did all the right things, this is a very balanced energy, manifesting, using your abilities, being resourceful, tapping in, cutting out the people that you need to, learning how to fix and create, right, to get rid of any toxicities, anybody that's not good for you, learning the lessons, you don't want to repeat them, wanting to start fresh, learning self-love, accepting the flow of things, manifesting the divine's help, doing that, and I don't want to keep repeating the cycles. I'm going to do the work. I'm going to co-create with spirit. I'm going to listen. I'm going to learn the lessons. I'm going to do the damn thing. And I'm going to do it right. I don't want karmic relationships anymore. I don't want to go back to the past. I want to cut off whatever I don't need. I want to get over this shit once and for all. I want clarity. I want healing. I want peace, baby. And that's awakening, and that's healing. Manifesting from a healed place. It's peaceful. It's grounded. It's faith. It's peace. It's like recovery, it's just, there's no baggage there. You don't have to learn about it. There's not like a lot to learn. There's no chaos. This is chaos that leads to paranoia, sleepless nights, nightmares, being worried all the damn time, overstressed. Because you didn't want to do things right. You didn't want to make anything right. Not giving a shit about what you do to anybody. So if people have betrayed, lied, steal, that kind of stuff, manipulated, and they kept doing it, this is reaping what the hell they sowed. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yes. And this comes out, you see this, look at that. They get to celebrate. This is so simple. This is a very straightforward, they get to celebrate. This is like negative consequences. Very straightforward. So if you've been doing the work and something's been taking a while and you felt like you were repeating things and you're like, nope, done with that shit. I don't want it anymore. What do? You learned the shit. You were listening. You're like, okay, I got to do this and this and this. And it's taken a while. But you had to trust and wait and be patient for divine timing and listen and do the damn work. And it was hell. Something was hell. Because it's a long cycle. That's a long ass cycle. But look at how you come out in the end. It's worth it. Sure, they had instant gratification. Sure, they were out here doing it up, having fun, right? Popping bottles, getting lit, having fun. Something about fly like a G6 and all that's what I'm hearing. So we just out here just having a fucking blast. Cool story. Awesome. No. So everything that everybody's been learning, receiving in their intuition and doing all the work that they needed to do and being patient and going within, etc. Manifesting, alchemizing, etc. Right? All that freaking work that felt like it was miserable and you've been wondering when. That cycle ends June 30th. I don't know. June 29th, June 30th is like the time frame. So that's apparently significant for something. Okay. And it could be because it's I think the 29th is the full moon in Capricorn, which I think is the planet of Chronos, Saturn, lessons, karma, the full moon. That's when things are illuminated, endings happen, etc. So it's the culmination of everything. So if you did the right thing, you get it. You win, you celebrate. If you didn't, everything's coming back to bite you in the ass. So if you've been wondering if what you've been doing is worth it, yes, it is. If you've been wondering what the heck is taking so long, my intuition's been telling me this. I've been doing this. I've been doing all that. I did all the damn things they wanted me to do. When's this happening? This is your confirmation. So if it's taken years, well, it's probably been a lot of cycles. Feels like endless. Probably feel like spirit forgot about you. Nope. It's just divine timing. Learning how cycles work. How to work with spirit. It's like the divine is about to show people who the ass was. Because they've been doing the fucking most. They've been doing the most. And they're about to reap what they've sown. So it's all going to flip. And because you've done everything upright, it's like smooth sailing. No, I'm not saying it's, going to just be sunshine and cupcakes and roses every day because, well, life's. And you can't control the day. You can just control you. But it's not going to feel like grueling and like trauma and chaos. And you're not, because you've learned the lessons. So now you're going to react differently to things. You're going to respond. You're going to know when to walk away, when to pay attention to something, when to not to. It's like it's like a whole new season of you where you could like run into the same type of person, but this time you're not entertaining it. Hell, you can see like a person or an activity or something that you used to be attracted to or you used to want to do. It's like this time, it's like you don't even notice it because your vibration's different. What you're attracting is different. It's all different. These people, not so much. And this doesn't mean you have to have a perfect life. It's about intention. Intention. That's it. It's not about accolades. It's not about fucking degrees, financial status, none of that shit. It's about your intention. All you gotta do is be a good human. I'm telling you, I promise you, that's all it is. Be a good human. Have good intentions. Don't be greedy. Don't be stingy. Don't steal, lie. Lack accountability. You just have to trust, right? And know that if it's a shitty day, it'll get better. Reflect. Be self-aware. Don't be a douchebag. Don't stereotype people. Don't judge people. Because we're all humans. The sooner everybody fucking figures that out, the better. Because ethnicity, color, none of that shit matters. And there's a very distinct group of people that look similar to this. Just saying. That need to get right real quick. Because that's the problem. It goes back hundreds of years ago, how it started. That's the fucking problem. It's a superiority fucking complex. And it's the same shit, just like different things. They do the same thing. They're about to show you this. This is what's winning. I'm just saying. So, people mocking people, lying, shutting people down, like, just, I'm telling you. People using spirituality or religion. People trying to act like God. I mean, this is the high priestess. This is what pisses me off. The high priestess is a divine feminine. There's no damn reason this card should be upside down. What are you doing? Why is your crown pointed south? What are you doing? Like, if you've got gifts, you shouldn't be manipulating them or using them for bad. If you want to show up looking like this, you shouldn't be having hidden agendas, entertaining mistresses, etc. Hiding things, going around hurting people, not giving a shit, being all willy-nilly, having no remorse, just wee! No. Thinking that you're like, what, untouchable or above the law? No, you're not. It's that shit, you know? So you're losing your opportunities for all the shit that you did. Manipulating things, taking opportunities away from other people, manipulating energies, stealing energies. Just being an a-hole, man. The Most High is about to show people what's what, okay? That's it. So if you've been wondering, there you go. There's your answer, okay? All right. I hope this helped, guys. It's in a couple days, so you should start feeling a shift, seeing a shift, something, okay? All right. That's what I have for you guys, okay? Be a good human. Give the day a good you. I promise y'all, that's all you need to do. You move with good intentions and with love from your heart space, you're good. I'm telling you. This is not fucking rocket science. This is not difficult. I don't know why people have such a hard time with this. Truly, I don't. Yeah, that's all. Okay. Love you guys. Till next time. Peace.